Welcome back to Newsday. Thank you so much for staying with us. Now, news just in says that in spite of a subsisting court order, officials of the Efcc are currently at the Abuja residence of the former governor of Kogi State, Yahaya Bello. Our Rise correspondent Ferdinand Durohoa joins us live from the scene. Good afternoon. Ferdinand, can you give us an explanation of what exactly is going on over there?
All right, thank you so much. And as much as we can let you know, well, we are in Wuse Zone 4, and it's supposedly the residence of the former governor of Kogi State, Yahaya Bello, where we see EFCC officials trying to execute an arrest. Yes, that's exactly what it is. Sadly, well, we have not been able to, get any of them to speak to us, and that's because, as far as they are concerned, it is about, executing the warrants that they have. Now, we're speaking to some of the associates of the former governor who say they have presented, some legal documents to them in terms of a court order trying to restrict any harassment on the governor, which was gotten sometime 2 months ago, precisely in February. But the EFCC officials are adamant, and as far as they are concerned, they have to prosecute the arrest today.
Ferdinand, why is this, if this court order, is in place, what is this what looks like the apparent disregard for the judiciary in this case? Can you make any sense of it based on what you're hearing or seeing on ground?
All right, well, let's say this is not the first time we're getting to see things like this. Well, a couple of years back, well, we were at the residence of, the former governor of Imo State, to be precise, Rochas Okorocha, and, things took a similar tone. The FCC officials are coming very early in the morning, saying they want to, effect an arrest. The former governor then, presenting some papers and saying, well, there is a court order restricting you from, arresting me or harassing me or any member of my families. But we all know exactly how it ended. Well, it took some hours, 5, 6 hours, 7 hours or thereabout, and then at about 5 p.m. later in the evening, that invasion took place. Now, that's exactly what the script looks like at this point. But then we want to believe that in terms of our democracy, we would have seen some kind of advancement to ensure that everybody behaves like a gentleman. If there is a court order, we believe that the lawyer should be able to talk things through. And if there's any reason for the governor to visit the EFCC, to visit the commission, well, he should do that as a gentleman, and then they should move on. And then if there are court orders, well, it's all about going to the magistrate, and the magistrate making things clear. And that's exactly what we see from experience. But
all right, our time is fast spent very quickly. Ferdinand, can you confirm, is the former governor home, or are any of his representatives home? Who is there? And from the inside of the compound, what's happening on the inside of the compound?
Well, from what we got from his representatives, well, we couldn't confirm if he's home or not. But from what we got from the representatives, well, their lawyers approached the EFCC, well, presented documents that they have, a document showing that a court barring the EFCC from making any arrest. Now, that's exactly what we were told. That happened at about 9:30, 10:30 thereabout, and since then, well, it's been over 2 hours, and the EFCC are not here. So what that tells us is that there seemingly is no headway as regards that. Now, we can't confirm if he's home, but trust me, these officials do not just come out. They come out with good information and then good intel. So if that hunch is clear, then that means the former governor might be in his residence. But that's not to say, well, we've seen some other things happen. I remember some time ago, we remember the EFCC being at the home of, was it the former was the former Senate president, and then, well, he actually made some other, he actually used some other routes to vacate the premises. So nobody knows for now. We will just sit by and watch the drama play out. I hope we don't get to see silly things happening. I'm already a little prepared as regards tear gas and things like that, because we've seen canisters being thrown at us before. So this is not the first time, but we just hope that things will take a civil, shape.
We know you're definitely prepared, but please take care of yourself. Safety first. Arise correspondent Ferdinand Duroha, live from the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja. Thank you so much for your updates and for joining us here on Newsday.